Good morning, students. Today we discuss with a new chapter of history, that is nationalism in Europe. I have already uploaded the video regarding these chapters. Now we give some brief over these chapters. Let me talk about the first topic, the first page of this chapter. That is there is a character of Frederick Soru. Who was Frederick Soru? And how he visualized his dream of a world made up of democratic social republic. I mean, there is one of the artist who visualized his dream that how the French become nation states. So he visualized all this in his dream. So let me first talk about who was Frederick Soru. The Frederick Soru was a French artist, and he visualized this nationalism by his dream. So he had made a four prints. In the the first print, this in first print he shows that the people of different Europe and America, men and women of all the ages and social group, march in a long terrain and offering the homage to the Statue of Liberties. Means that there's a number of peoples, they're moving in a long chain and giving the homage tribute, mean tribute to the Statue of Liberty while they pass by it. Second, that is French artist of that time personify the Statue of Liberty in a female figures, because that time this was the idea brought by the Indian also, that the Bharat Mata was created on the this idea of the Statue of Liberty, and this the liberty is one of the abstract idea which was created in the female figures, because we are very affectionate to the mother and this female figures. That's why this Statue of Liberty, she was personified in the female figure. So she was bearing in a one hand the Statue of Liberty, that Statue of Liberty bearing in a one hand that is Torch of Enlightenment, and then the second hand the Charter of Rights of Man. Then the fourth point, on the earth there was a image lie shattered remain on the absolutist institutions, means those who were the absolutist, means the monarch, the kingship, kings, monarchs, they were shattered on the ground, mean they are shattered in the ground. These their rule were abolished, and there were no power at all. And after this there was said this Soryu utopian vision. There was one of the utopian vision. In this he shows that there is a word of this grouped in the distinct nations identified by their flags and national costumes. In the utopian vision of Soryu, the people of different nations, they moving in a long chain by holding the national flag in their hands and wearing the national costume. So they were identified by their flags as well as their national costume. Sixth point is leading the processions. This procession was leading by that is United States and Switzerland. They were passed by this Statue of Liberty. Mean they are moving in a long chain. There was a Statue of Liberty one place, but these leaders of this leading of this processions was as United States America and Switzerland. They were passed by the Statue of Liberty, and it was followed by other countries like France, who reached at a Statue of Liberty. France, which reached as a Statue of Liberty and offering some this tribute to the Statue of Liberty. Or at that time, at this print was printed in 1848, or France become the one of the nation states, and Switzerland and America, they already become the nation state before this. So that's why this whole picture was based on the that is practical informations that they get from the countries. Now, next question: the France just reached at the Statue of Liberty, and it was followed by the Germany and other countries. So these are the visualizations of dream by Frederick Sorio. The question may be asked that who was Frederick Sorio and how he visualized his dream. This is the first question of this chapter. Now the next question is, what were the common identities creating during the French Revolution? So common identities creating during the French Revolution, because while the country become nation states, because they were divided in different kingdom, and these people, the nationalistic people, wanted to make a country united nations and make a common identities. So when France, because France, you have already know about the France revolutions in a ninth class. So the France is the country of Europe which is one of the leading for these revolutions, or leader of this revolution, and many of country they get inspired from that France. And one of saying was very common: when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. So what were the common identities? What would happen during this French Revolution? How they created the common identities to feel the people about their own nations. Nationalism, as you know, that nationalism means to make a nation state, their own identities. So the first identities created by the French revolutionaries during this French Revolution, that is idea of les partis and les citoyens, were emphasis. Les partis mean the fatherland and les citoyens mean the citizens. That was the emphasis in the society. Second, that is common identities were French flag, tricolor flag was chosen, and abolished the royal standard flag, which was earlier made by the this different kingdom. East State Journal, which was one of the elected